Hi folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell trucks sold only on the internet. That doesn't mean that you're not welcome to come and look at them, but we don't solicit that kind of business. We're going to list a jam-up nice truck today, folks. I'm talking about a pretty truck, a nice truck. Anyone would be proud to own this truck. It's a 2017 Ford STX with the FX4 package, 6.7 liter turbo diesel engine. Only got 209,000 miles. However, you don't have to worry about that, folks. It's been tuned and deleted, and on these trucks, that's about $3,000 or $4,000 worth of work. Sitting on a good set of tires, don't see any paint work, don't see anything. Got a great stance, beautiful truck. As I said, just stands upright. The paint's beautiful. It's never been smeared on. No body damage, no work. A local trade-in here in Jackson, Mississippi, so it's been a southern truck its whole life. But I want you to look at the nice truck. All the glass is perfect on it.
Brand new windshield.
Nice set of tires. You can see here there's no issues with rust or any of that people have to worry about. A Ford F-250 STX, power stroke, 6.7 liter. Look how beautiful the paintwork is. FX4 stands up great. On the inside, it looks absolutely perfect.
It's got automatic headlights. Got this is a high dollar phone mount. Upfitter switches on top. Sunglasses holder. Backup camera. Power outlet, sync, tow command, all that good stuff. And this middle seat console flips up so you can sit 3 across.
Windows and all that.
Windows locks.
Is it how nice this truck is? The kick panels and all that. It is a fresh truck.
Got power outlets, cup holders in the back, privacy glass, rear defrost. These seats come up, makes a giant space if you need to carry something in the back. Bed straight, nobody's rammed their four-wheeler into it.
As a matter of fact, the bed is perfect in it.
Never been cut for a gooseneck or
here,
fifth
folks,
wheel.
No paint work. Look back here, it's got the spare under it like it's supposed to have, which is really unusual. You can see here it's not been a farm truck or a work truck.
Well, it ain't hecked up behind the wheel, so it ain't been out on the farm or nothing.
Bumper has not been back to anything. You can see the chrome here. This is someone's daily driver. And let me tell you something, folks. Whoever buys this is going to be just as tickled as their next door neighbor who goes down the road and pays $60,000, $65,000 for one. The only difference is you're going to pay less than half of that probably, and your truck may not smell like his does for about 3 days, but after that, you can't tell them apart. Look at this, how smooth it is. I have a fetish about tailgates not working properly.
Backup camera.
Backup camera here.
See down the side, super straight.
See all the chrome? It's not pecked up and chipped up. It's not been on gravel roads. Well, you can see up under here. Look back here. Just someone had a nice truck and took care of it. Proud of it. It's been at Rick's Pro Trucks for the bed liner and all that stuff. Look how fresh it is. We just don't see these anymore, folks. This clean and this fresh. They're hard to find in this market now. And this truck is gonna be such a value. I mean,
well, usually they're either war slap out or they're $1 million lately. Got the 110 and outlets. See everything's clean, not full of dirt. Carpet's nice.
Look here. Look at all that. You can see in here there's no dust, no dirt, no mud in there. You can look up in the door, son, in the jam. See how clean that is, folks?
We can't get them that clean. No. That's just how it came.
If someone has been rawhiding it around, or some kid's been trying to tear up daddy's truck, or they've been farming with it, or mud riding, you can't get it out. Up under here, it's just as fresh as it can be. See the chrome? A beautiful, nice truck, folks. It's going to be just a great value. As I said, whoever gets this truck, I promise you're going to be real proud of it. It's a 2017 Ford F-250 6.7 liter turbo diesel FX4 four-wheel drive package. Spares under it just like it's supposed to be. No paint work, trouble-free. The bed is immaculate inside there. It's got the backup camera, got everything you'd want. This is a great truck. It's going to be a great value. We appreciate you watching our video. Thank you so much for that. We look forward to visiting with you about this 2017 turbo diesel 4-wheel drive. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. But before I do, just want to show you a couple things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it was traded in at the local Ford dealer. So you can see a little bit of dust, nothing major, no signs of oil leaks. Pretty clean under the hood. Obviously this truck has not spent its life out in mud holes or mud bogging, because when they do, all this bare aluminum stuff gets a brown patina that you cannot clean off. But the main thing I want to show you, so I'm going to take the oil cap off. You can see the truck is warm, not a wisp of smoke, which actually for 6.7s that's pretty amazing, because usually 6.7s do have a lot of smoke. Not blow by, but they do smoke. I've even got, if you look at my old videos, I had a 16 Platinum with 15,000 miles, and it was pouring smoke. But smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see I set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means there's no pressure, which means no blow-by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck just doesn't have. So anyway, we'll hop in, take it for a spin. I already got the seat belt hooked up so it won't be beeping at us. You can see, you got all the good equipment. Automatic headlights, power mirrors, steering wheel controls for your cruise, for your radio. Let me turn the radio down. It does have an exhaust brake, traction control, hill descent control. Throw it in reverse. You can see backup camera works great. It's got this bulletproof mount for a phone. It's adjustable. I don't know what that other thing is, but those are light buttons. Got the sunglasses holder, upfitter switches if you want to add like a winch, or, well, not a winch, but something. Some of these are like 10 amps, some are 30, but you can run light bars and stuff like that. Electronic shift 4-wheel drive, tow command, ice cold air conditioning. You can get the 12-volt outlet or USB outlet if you want to sync up your phone. It does have Bluetooth and everything. What I like, it's got tow haul, of course. It's plus minus. You see the 1 through 6 on the dash. You can lock out gears. Like if you're stuck in a traffic jam, you can just make sure it's only in first. Or if you're going a little faster, still in the traffic jam, only first and second. Or if you're on the interstate in some hills, pulling a big load, lock out 6th gear. But anyway, just a nice feature to have. The only mechanical issue on this truck at all, you can see the tire pressure lights on. The tires look aired up. I'm going to check them. It may just be a low tire, or it could be a sensor. Just want to make you aware of that. If we get time to fool with it, we will, but we may not. So just bid to assume we forget or don't get around to it, and that way nobody will be mad. But you can see steering wheel's in great shape. Interior's nice. It's got this fold-up console. Okay, had to pause for a second and answer a phone call from a customer. But anyway, I think we already showed you can see 110 and 12-volt outlets. This thing, it does your phone. It does all kind of stuff. Ice cold air. But anyway, let's do the test drive. Now, like my dad said, this truck has been DPF deleted, so you don't have to worry about having to use that diesel exhaust fluid anymore. That's gone. And on these 17s and up, that is no longer, well, it never really was, but it's not cheap to delete and tune one of these anymore. It is an expensive job. You spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 depending on who you use and what they do, but it's already done to this one. But the thing I like, they left the air filter stock. The worst thing you can do to one of these trucks is slap an aftermarket K&N air filter or something on it, because these diesels will suck. They use this oil, an oiled air filter element, and these diesels suck the oil right out of them things within a few hundred miles, and then you don't have any filtration. And every diesel truck you see that's had a cold air intake on it for any amount of time, I guarantee you take that oil cap off while it's running, it's going to be pouring smoke. It's just something about it. But trust me, the air filter on these flows plenty. Don't ever change it. But the other thing I like, they just deleted the DPF. They left the rest of the stock exhaust on, so it looks stock. So if you're driving down the road, nobody's going to see a giant fart can sticking out from under it and decide to mess with you. But it does have a pretty good tune on it. These things are about 440 horsepower stock. Now, you get on this one, it does not roll coal. It's a clean tune. It's not blowing black smoke everywhere, but it's got excellent power. I'd probably say around 100 extra horsepower. This thing's 550, maybe 600, something like that. It's got a lot of power, but it's not the full blast tune either, so you don't have to worry about overstressing the engine or anything like that. It's not the you see one blowing black smoke everywhere, then you know some kids run a show-off tune on their truck and they're probably out tearing it up. But this one's not like that. Clean tune, not blowing a bunch of black smoke everywhere. This truck drives great. I'm going to be driving it probably every day myself until it sells. So the miles, 209, 436 right now, they're going to go up some. I don't plan on taking any long trips, but they will go up some. But if you want to fly in here to Jackson, Mississippi and drive it home, you can. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport. We'll bring you back to our office, do all the paperwork and feedback and everything, and then let you get on the road. The truck fires right up, hot or cold, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes, goes down the road just like it should. I would not hesitate to drive this truck anywhere. Like I said, other than the tire pressure light, we can't find anything on it that doesn't work just like it should. So that's good to know, basically. And also, if you're from the Northeast or the Midwest, like most of our customers, we understand, you know, people buy from us because we got great prices and we got rust-free trucks, but not everybody wants to spend several days driving or flying down here to Mississippi and driving home. So with that being said, don't be afraid to have it shipped, because that's a lot of the reason we do these videos, is so you can see for yourself that they actually do go down the road just like they should. And don't let the prices you see online for shipping scare you off, because depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these guys you find online aren't actual shippers. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to haul the truck to you. Well, they all use this one website called Central Dispatch to actually find somebody to haul it. And we're on Central Dispatch, even though it costs about $2,000 a year to be on it. As a free service to our customers, we'll find you somebody to haul the truck to you at no extra charge. It's a free service. We don't charge a deposit or a markup. Although, if you don't buy from us, we'll do it for $50 and you'll still get a great price on shipping. But we'd rather you buy from us, and we'll arrange it for free. So all you have to do, if you buy the truck, you either FedEx us a cashier's check or preferably do a bank wire for the amount of the truck only, and we'll send you the title and the paperwork, and we'll post it for shipment. As soon as we find somebody to ship it, we make all the arrangements. We don't ship it ourselves, so you don't pay us anything for shipping. When the truck gets dropped off, you pay the transporter for the shipping. You just hand them cash. That's basically how it works. So, like I said, there's no markup or anything. If you're interested, shoot me a text to 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then we can get you a real good deal on shipping. But like I said, just shoot me a text, 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on all that. One thing you can notice about this on this test drive, all these bumps I'm hitting, there's no thunks, there's no squeaks or rattles. The truck is tight. There's no, the front end's tight. It's not, doesn't wander around. Whoever had this truck took good care of it. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, that's my cell phone, 601-376-9869. I'll be glad to talk to you about the truck, about the delete, about shipping, payment, anything you want to talk about. If I don't answer, hang up and shoot me a text. I may not answer first thing in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, I'll usually answer a text. So if I don't answer, no voicemail, just text me. But anyway, one last thing I want to show you is the dash. I like to show the dash after I've been driving a while because, you know, it's easy to hook your scan tool up, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I like to show the dash after we've been driving, so you can see there's no engine lights, ABS, airbag, any kind of problem lights on it. Everything is where it should be on it. So beyond that, just a nice solid truck, runs great, got a ton of power, goes down the road like it should. FX4, got the 331 electronic locking on the axle, so that's good. You always want the electronic locking because, you know, if you don't have it, then if you're off-road, you got one front tire and one rear tire actually pulling. But when you have the locking diff, then, you know, they're all four pulling, so you always want to have that. But anyway, like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Beyond that, we appreciate you watching the video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.